Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, we're breaking down all of the craziest hot topics. And Empire's resident bad boy, Bryshere Gray is here. The hit music, Naomi Campbell, cooking. He's telling us about the breakout show and its shocking upcoming finale. Plus, you've got questions and she's got answers in an all-new edition of Ask Wendy. Now, here's Wendy.
Yes. So good. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Say hello to my co-host and my studio audience. Looking good. I guess okay, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Welcome to the Wendy O. Williams Show, and happy St. Patrick's Day to one and all. Good morning, Teresa and all the inmates. So, it's season 20 of Dancing with the Stars. It premiered last night. Did you watch? I was very, very surprised that Rumor Willis, the daughter of Bruce and Demi Moore, is the one to beat. She's elegant and beautiful, and it's almost like, hey, is she professionally trained prior to this? That's like, well, I mean, who knew? Who knew? Now, you know, it's a total of 40 points this year because they added another judge, so instead of 30 from previous years, you know, 40 is a perfect score, and Rumor got 32 points last night. Yeah. The highest score. So, Bruce and Demi showed up. Now, you know, they're divorced, and Demi's got a new boyfriend, and Bruce has new kids and a new wife and a new life. And they were supposed to sit next to each other because Hot Topics got a hold of the seating chart. You see? They're supposed to sit next to each other, and then, you know, the whole will. But when we were watching the show, we noticed that Demi was sitting several seats behind Bruce. She and her boyfriend look good together. They have the same chin. And I've always thought that Bruce Willis was easy on the eyes. Even back in the moonlighting days, there's hot. Yeah. But it looked like he was pissed the whole time that he was sitting there, like he wasn't smiling. And, you know, some people were saying, well, maybe because, you know, he's this big A-list star and Dancing with the Stars is viewed as a cheesy show. Why would he be, you know, slumming there? Why did his daughter do it? But he's got to go support his daughter, so he's there. I was thinking, well, maybe he was fighting with his wife. Or something like that. I don't know, but he wasn't smiling the whole time. It's very competitive, though, so maybe he just had a stone face on to make sure that his girl was treated properly, you know, his daughter. So then, very good for you, Rumor. We'll be watching Patti LaBelle, 70 years old. Are you all serious? You clap at anything. This is horrible. Patti LaBelle, you know I love you, but you know I shoot straight from the hip. I understand that you're 70 years old, but you are giving us nothing but a waltz at a wedding banquet hall there. That was not Dancing with the Stars, Dancing with the Stars, all that jiggle. You know those dances that you do, and if you don't do them right, they get you kicked off. She was waltzing around the way you all waltz around at a summer wedding. Give me a break. And I appreciate that she kept her heels on, you know. And, you know, because normally she kicks her shoes off at concerts. But I am not impressed. And please, I'm not going to give her the old lady pass. if you're 70 years old and you're on Dancing with the Stars, I expect you to keep up with everybody else. Dancing with the Stars is not like getting drafted to the Army. Like, when you get drafted to the Army, you have to go or move to Canada and hide. But when you get invited, I know I was there. The telephone rings, bring. Do you think that your client might want to participate in Dancing with the Stars? Because we want her to participate. They invite you. And then you get on a conference call with your people. Like, well, that's what happened to me. And then you get on the conference call with your people and you decide, of course we're going to do it, but what will be the logistics? And so, well, you know I'm not a dancer, but anyway, Miss LaBelle, you did not have to be on Dancing with the Stars. And because you're there, I expect some more movement next week. I don't think I'm being harsh. I'm just keeping that it's only a 1-hour show, so I got to get to my point and then keep it moving. Suzanne Summers, you know I love you, and I love your lovely, handsome husband. But Suzanne, you are giving me nothing as well. Tony, you will not be winning Dancing with the Stars. Oh, Tony, what are you wearing? Okay, first of all, she's dancing in sneakers. So, therefore, she should be doing a little bit more than what Patti LaBelle was doing. And also, yes, Suzanne is 68 years old and she represents her age group very well. But like I said, Dancing with the Stars is not the Army. I want to see some paso doble next week, ladies. That's it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Thank you. And then the football player, Michael Samms. You know, he's the NFL's first outwardly gay football player. Yes, I like all that. I like all that. I don't know. But anyway, he did what he's supposed to do on Dancing with the Stars. You give it your all. Then again, athletes always get the upper hand because they're used to giving it their all. Do you know what I mean? The problem is, Michael Samms, as much as I love you, I've got to keep it real with you, because I talked to some of the men around the set, the ones who really know football, not the ones who play like they know stuff. I'm just saying, you boys, stay in your lane. That would be hot topics. Stay off the field. So I talked to some of the men around the set, and you want to know what they said about your chances of playing in the NFL? 0. These are guys who watch football every weekend. All right, here's what Michael Samms is doing. And Michael Samms, I have to agree with them, even though I don't watch football, but I do watch Hot Topics. Michael Samms, to be on Dancing with the Stars, which is very competitive, 6 hours, 6 days a week you rehearse, you know, and also be doing NFL practice. He's in the process also of trying out for, you know, doing the NFL thing. It's not an off season for him. You know, I wouldn't imagine that the NFL looks at Dancing with the Stars and you being there as serious. And I'm with the guys on the staff. I don't think that there's a chance that you'll be playing in the NFL. I think first of all, it's very hard on your body. Second of all, if your #1 goal in life is to be an NFL player, you need to concentrate on that. And, you know, if he was already on a team in the NFL and then he did, say, the summertime version of Dancing with the Stars, that would be one thing. But, you know, you don't have a mirror ball trophy and you don't have a football, and you got to choose sides. And if I were you, I would plan on being eliminated next week so you can take this NFL thing serious. That's all. That's all. Well, I mean, not really eliminated because he was a good dancer, but I want him to play in the NFL. Look, someone's going home next week, Monday, 8 o'clock, ABC. Yeah. So Miley Cyrus's boyfriend got caught with another woman. Look. It was just the other day I was telling you that they've been together for 5 months and they're talking marriage, right? So Patrick is 21 and Miley is 22, and he's doing what 21-year-old seniors in college do. Chill out on spring break. Right? Okay. Patrick was spotted on spring break partying with this particular girl, but look, okay, I'll give you this one, maybe. That, you know, he's not messing around on Miley, because sometimes if you have big heels on or if you stubbed your toe, you need a man's arm to hold on to. But this picture right here says guilty all over it. Now, these are only a few of several pictures that we have, but we can't spend the whole hour on this story. He also appears in other pictures doing body shots off another woman. Now, for those of you watching not familiar with a body shot, that's where you pour the liquor out on a woman, you know what I'm saying, and then you slurp it off. Really, sir? Really, sir? You're having a good time, aren't you? I see you throwing your hands in the air like you just don't care. Ow. Now, at 21, like, I've been to every spring break in my life. You know what I'm saying? From high school, all 4 years of spring break. I went to spring break Daytona Beach when Daytona was popping. During college, I've been to Acapulco spring break. And all I can tell you is that spring break is a rite of passage. And what happens in spring break? Unfortunately, because of social media, it doesn't stay in spring break anymore. And I'm going to tell you something right now. If he wanted to go on spring break and Miley is his same age, 1 year older, then why didn't Miley go also? Or how about this, Patrick? How about this would be, even though it's your last spring break because you're a senior, don't go on spring break this year because you got something better, a wealthy, popular woman named Miley Cyrus. And Miley seems like a lot of things. She will never get over that twerking with the foam finger thing. She will always be that to me. But Miley doesn't seem like a cheat. Miley seems like the type that when she's with her man, she's committed to her man. And we tried to do digging to find out whether Miley was out with other women or other men, excuse me, while he's in spring break. Everybody's not gay, sir. Look who's talking. Anyway, I just don't feel as though he should be at spring break, you know. And by the way, shout out to everybody in the dormitories right now watching the Miss Wendy O. Williams show. What I have to say to you, if you have a boyfriend, dear, and he's going on spring break and you're not going, best and believe he's breaking all the rules of your relationship. And you should, dear, don't even go on spring break with him. Let him go to Fort Lauderdale while you go to Cabo, you see, and have your own fun. That's all. All right. Well, like most men who get caught out there, he has an excuse. It's stupid, but so is this show. OMG, it's one of my best friend's girlfriend. Would never do anything against my girlfriend. Let's say it together. Mm-hmm. I love you people. I really do. Thank you. Let's say it together again. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jay-Z and Beyonce, what are we gonna do? Well, look, they're caught in a quagmire. Not a word used often, but it's a fun word, right? Quagmire. Jay-Z and Beyonce moved to L.A. Now, look, they are already causing drama at the school. This little Blue Ivy is in pre-kindergarten, nursery school. You know, she's in school. Well, it's one of the most elite schools in L.A. There are other famous people's kids who go there. Will Ferrell's kid and, you know, some other people. And if they're not famous at that school, then at the very least you have money. The school costs $15,000 a year. They reportedly have hired a motorcade of 2 cars and 3 bodyguards to drive Blue Ivy to school. Now, you know, as an experienced parent in the pickup drop-off line, I don't have time for a traffic jam. You know, or dodging beefy guys while I walk my goober into school. On one hand. On the other hand, social media and people's obsession with celebrity in this country and around the world has made it almost impossible for a little girl like Blue Ivy to go to school and not have her teachers, because teachers are groupies too, teachers and other parents, you know, passing her around and taking pictures with her and asking her stuff like, did mommy sleep in daddy's bed last night? You know, like you could find, listen, you can find out a lot from kids. My kid used to go to a Catholic school, and I didn't realize that they were sending them into confession. And he's like in 2nd grade and tells me, you know, how's your day? And he said, oh yes, and today was confession. I said, it was what? Oh, no. This is a chance where Father Flanagan sits on the other side of the screen and finds out your family business and then goes in and gossips with the principal, because times have changed regarding gossiping and even with responsible adults. So he doesn't go to confession, nor is he in Catholic school anymore. But I say all that to say Blue Ivy's in a very vulnerable situation. But I do think that they don't need 2 cars and 3 bodyguards to take her in. I think that they should use the family Sprinter. You know what that is? Which would fit the 3 there. Dead. Right? You use the family Sprinter. You have one of the bodyguards drive. The other one, you know, sits watch, and the other one brings her into the school, and that'll be that. But I'm going to take a poll. Clap if you think that she needs all this security to take her into the school and pick her up. Clap. Yes, sir, yes. He was clapping very like, But people are stupid. It just takes one crazy with your kids to change your life. But, I don't know. Look, this is a story that we'll be following because it's interesting, celebrity kids, when they can't talk and tell you, you know, there's a bad man that was looking through the window. You know, that's like the scariest time in a parent's life, when your kids can't really talk and tell you what hurts or if somebody touched them inappropriately or something like that. So we'll watch the story for you. That's what we do. Jessica Simpson is defending these sexy pictures that she posted on her Instagram. I think that looks hot, don't you? And the black and white just makes it dramatic. And her hair looks good, and she's grabbing his face in desperation. And I'm thinking, she's the one who took the selfie. I'm thinking that this is a selfie, you know, then she reached up behind his back and then, but except this one right here, I'm wondering who took the picture. And it's a hot picture. And so is this one. See, here's her head, and he's grabbing her behind. And that's her husband, Eric. But no, not okay. Like, here's my thing. It's okay if these are their personal pictures in their personal house and things like that. It's okay if they're 22 years old when guys go along with things like this. But Eric is a fully formed 40-something-year-old man. I think it's real corny of him to let his woman put these pictures on. I think it's corny. The pictures are sexy, but I think this is corny. It's corny. But Jessica got criticized because people were saying, you know, these pictures are personal pictures. They shouldn't be on Instagram. I'm criticizing because I just think, you know, a man's man is a real cornball for, you know, allowing these pictures to be put on. But this is what she says. She says, I'm not shy about being in love with my husband. Yeah, but keep that over there. Yeah. You know what I mean? My eyes are captivated. There's a young lady in the very front row with eyebrows. There you are. Raise your hand. With eyebrows. Yes, you. No, the one with the long hair. Yes, the white girl. Yes, you. No, what's up? It's only a 1-hour show. You have to get to the point. Isn't she giving you that supermodel Kara's eyebrows and stuff? Yeah, you're adorable. Yeah, cute. My girls are always turned out. Anyway, so some people say that Kate Hudson might have a new man. Gwyneth Paltrow's ex-husband, Chris Martin. Did you hear me? You guys are so busy hooping. I said Gwyneth Paltrow's ex-husband, Chris Martin. Okay, they were on the beach together, and they both had their kids there, and Chris has on a wetsuit because he was surfing, and people are saying that Kate looks... See, to me, this is not a story. I don't believe that they're dating. I don't... My staff is like, she's got on a skimpy bikini. Excuse me, that's the... Aren't all bikinis skimpy? You know? I think that first of all, Kate and Gwyneth are friends. Now, friends have stolen other women's men in the past. But I believe that this is family day at the beach. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, Chris probably called her up, so look, I'm about to go to the beach. You know, I got the kids. What are you doing today? And Kate's like, oh my gosh, I got on my skimpy bikini. I'm about to go to the beach too. All right, I'll bring the towels, you bring the snacks, and I'll meet you in an hour. I don't think that this is a story. I think that this is innocent and you know, it's family time together under otherwise bad situation, which is that these guys are going through a divorce, and is she still with her man? They split. Okay, so nobody has Hey, wait, nobody has a wife or a boyfriend or girlfriend? Well, anything is possible, so we'll be watching this story too. Oh, so silly. Paul McCartney's got this ex-wife with one wooden leg. You know, yeah, her. Heather Mills, you remember when they got married? Well, Heather said that, now follow me closely. Heather's doing an interview, and she's English. She's doing an interview, and the interviewer gets around to asking her questions about Paul. And she's like, oh, God, I'm so tired of talking about him. If there was a pot boiling on the stove, I'd dip my head in it. You know? What do you want to know? So the interviewer asked something about the collaboration on that song. What's it called? 4, 3, 2, 1?
5 seconds.
5 seconds. But it's number 4 on the iTunes, so the song is doing really well. He collaborated, Paul McCartney did, with Jay-Z, with Kanye and Rihanna to do this song. And so the interviewer asked about the song, and Heather said, the only reason that Paul collaborated with Kanye and Rihanna is so that he could be relevant again. Now, see, I did not find that mean at all. I found that to be like, duh. Like, duh. So I don't know whether Heather was intentionally trying to be mean, but you'll have to come harder to impress us. That wasn't mean. That sounds truthful to me. And by the way, Heather, shame on you for attempting to shame the father of you all's 11-year-old daughter. You are very, very ungrateful. He might have been a miserable husband, so you all got divorced, but you walked away with $50 million. Stop complaining and be quiet. Keep clapping, everybody. We've got more fantastic show for you. He plays bad boy Hakeem on the hit show Empire. Bryshere Gray is here. But up next, it's time for everyone's favorite celebrity fan out, so don't go far. On an all-new Wendy, they're 2 of our favorites, and they're finally here together. Niecy Nash and Cedric the Entertainer. It's gonna be #hilarious.
Somebody put out a Twitter alert or something.
Tomorrow on an all-new Wendy.
It's time for everybody's favorite celebrity fan out. Let's get started. Our first celebrity fan out comes from Jonathan B., who watches The Wendy Show on WPTV in Weston, Florida. Jonathan writes, hey, Wendy, how you doing? I was at a party in Miami when I walked into Miley Cyrus. Okay, he goes, she walked in with her boyfriend, Patrick Schwarzenegger. When I asked to take a pic, she said, yes, let's make some crazy poses. Miley, by the way, hasn't commented on Patrick's alleged cheating rumor. But she did post a picture on her Instagram with the caption, current mood. That's not Miley. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Our next celebrity fan out comes from Latanya W., who watches The Wendy Show on WISH in Indianapolis, Indiana. Latanya writes, how you doing? This is so cool, by the way, Latanya. I won a radio contest, and my prize was Kevin Hart. Look, no. She said, the radio station threw a party at my house and Kevin hosted it. As soon as he walked in, he goes, oh, wow, I could eat in here. He did not disappoint. This is so cool. By the way, you know, he is hosting Justin Bieber's Comedy Roast on Comedy Central on March 30th. That's a good one, Latanya. Our next celebrity fan out comes from Jabari B., who watches The Wendy Show on WTTG in Washington, D.C. Jabari writes, hi, Wendy. How you doing? I was at a Broadway play when I went to the bar for a cocktail when I saw Common. She says, he was extremely engaging and pleasant. It made me think, how on earth did Serena let this go? But don't worry, Wendy, I behaved. Well, you know, he didn't let it go because he and Serena were spotted last week. And, you know, Common is currently in a new movie with that hot, sexy Liam Neeson. It's called Run All Night. Don't you think he's hot? I went to a party at Anderson Cooper's house one time, and we talked, like, for quite a while. He's nice and tall, and he's a man. Anyway, our last celebrity fan out comes from Linda M., who watches The Wendy Show on WNYW in Uniondale, New York. And Linda says, how you doing, Wendy? I was at an event here in New York City when I ran into not one, but two of the stars from my favorite show, Empire. Look, it was Bryshere Gray and Jussie Smollett. Well, she says they were so down to earth. It may have been Friday the 13th, but I felt like the luckiest lady to ever meet these two guys. Well, you know, Empire's 2-hour season finale is tomorrow. And if you'll stay tuned here, Bryshere is here. He'll be coming out to interview a little later on. Now, I love celebrity encounters. If you've ever had one and you want to share and be on the TV, go to wendyshow.com. Up next, Empire's Bryshere, otherwise known as Hakeem Lyon. Don't go far. Luckiest girl in the world. Hi, welcome back. All right. Our first guest stars in the hottest new show on TV. He plays the spoiled and entitled youngest son, Hakeem Lyon, in Fox's smash hit Empire. Take a look.
So Lucius made me marry Olivia, and then he slept with her. And then let him tell it, he impregnated her and let me believe that Lola was mine. So, yes, we have issues with him, but about Empire, I want the company to be around when he's not. And your album, fool. You can't just walk away.
I'm not walking away. I'm just going to a different label.
No, you're not. You can't do that.
Yes, I can. I never signed any contracts. And he think he own us. Well, guess what? He don't.
Okay, please welcome Bryshere. Yes, Gray.
She make that thing go.
You're adorable.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey. Hey. Oh. Wow. Beautiful. This is baby.
Yes, have a seat. Oh,
Look, let me just acknowledge how great of a job you're doing.
okay. Thank you.
Let me just acknowledge that.
Thank you, young man.
Right?
Now, you be easy.
Yeah.
Because I know, even though you're 21 and I'm 50, you like an older woman. I see you sleeping with Naomi Campbell.
I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate.
You are adorable.
Thank you, thank you. So are you. You're beautiful.
Thank
Come on,
you.
people. Beautiful.
I like how you're dressed. Here, put your feet on those feet,
On
and
these
let's,
feet?
yeah, we're going to give you some shoe cam. The Giuseppe. Yeah.
It's a little, I wore them just for you.
Thank you.
Just for you, Giuseppe's. I like Giuseppe's.
Yeah,
you know?
well, it's nice to have money now so you can afford stuff
It
like
is.
that, right?
It is.
No, because first of all, what do I call you? Do I call you?
Well, I got like 3 names.
Well, which one do I use?
All right, if you want to go for the album, you know, the Empire soundtrack.
Okay.
Then, you know, then that's when you'll call me Yaz. But on the acting side, on some Denzel, you'll call me Bryshere Gray.
Well, can I just call you Yaz? It's just easier to say.
Of course.
Yaz, Yaz. So I know a bit of your story. You were born. Your single mom raised you west side of Philly.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Philly.
And you were an actor. You were a rapper in real life. Explain how this all came about.
Well, I was real serious with my rapping career before Empire. I was rapping for since I was 16 years old, and my mom, we would pack up a small Toyota Camry and go to Michigan, go to North Carolina, and perform to schools, you know, talk to the kids. And from there, my manager, he found out about Empire.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to act, you know. I was like, look, I'm focused on being an MC.
Okay.
I'm trying to, perform.
Okay.
So, I took it serious. I did it. And from there, like they say, the rest is history.
I mean, this is just terrific. So I heard that your audition was in front of Terrence, or excuse me, Taraji, and Terrence.
And Danny and Lee.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I walked into the audition room. I didn't know. I thought it was just supposed to be me. And I see Terrence and Taraji like this.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, so y'all want me to do that, what she just did?
Right.
But I did it. Terrence pulled me to the side and was like, look, you got this. You're Hakeem. You need to own it. You need to own it. And I owned it.
Now, look. Now, you know, people say that fame and money doesn't change you. It changes everybody around you. Is everybody acting funny around you now? Oh, my gosh.
You know, but I keep my family around me. They're in the crowd. Some of them are in the crowd.
Hi, family. That's your mom? That's your mom?
That's my aunt. My mom and my grandmom is somewhere in here, too.
I didn't realize that was
The 3 ladies that mean the world to me are here.
Good for you. You know what? I didn't realize that they were here. You should have saw them. You should have seen them carrying on during Hot Topics. They were carrying on. So listen.
Yeah.
So now, do you still live in West Philly? Do you live in Chicago, where the show
I moved to Hollywood, darling.
Oh, I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Did your mom move to Hollywood with you?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, does your mom live with you? Because you're 21, or do you live with...
She lives in my LA place.
Yes?
Yeah. I stay in Chicago. We're filming in Chicago now. But, yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
But you have a lot of associates, is what we call them.
Yeah, I have a lot of associates. I don't discriminate women. I don't, ladies.
So was it intimidating having your first sex scene ever on TV with the legendary Naomi Campbell on the #1 show on TV? Because you pull it off real well.
I don't know. Fellas, how did I do, fellas?
Were you intimidated?
To say she's amazing is a huge understatement.
I love her, yeah.
She's a phenomenal, beautiful actress. And, I just made it very comfortable for her. She was...
Really?
She was very nice. And, like I said, she's been in the game longer than I've been alive.
Yes, yes.
So, it's an honor. It's an honor to be able to work with such an iconic supermodel.
Was that dry shade right there? Okay, look, I know you can't say everything, but, people are going to be watching this season finale with a snack.
Yeah.
And we got 2 hours to luxuriate. I want to know what's happening tomorrow night.
All right, Wendy, it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy.
Is somebody going to get shot in the head?
You're going to get me in trouble.
Well, say
it's going to be towards that, but, it's going to be some hair getting pulled out.
Are we like that?
and you may get to see who's gonna run the company.
Okay, so that means that somebody's gonna die.
Maybe.
Terrence
Maybe.
Howard has been sick the entire show. He's got an illness that is about to kill him.
Yeah.
So I think Terrence Howard's gonna die.
From the stress of the Suns and Cookie.
Yes.
And the cheating, he's gonna die.
Oh.
If he keeps it up.
If he keeps
stress.
It up. So now the Empire soundtrack is. I love the way you're dressed.
Oh, thank you.
It's just adorable, right?
Thank you.
The Empire soundtrack is in stores today. Tell us about it.
The soundtrack is crazy, y'all. Y'all heard it yet? It's crazy. You know, from You're So Beautiful, from Drip Drop, from No Apologies. You know, Mary J. Blige is on the album.
Yeah.
We have Rita Ora, Snoop Dogg. A lot.
Yeah.
Lots.
And one more thing about tomorrow's episode. What celebrities are going to be on? Just name a few of them that we've never seen on the show before.
Patti LaBelle.
Oh.
Rita Ora. Snoop Dogg. Yeah, and a couple more. I don't want to release too many.
It was really nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you, too.
Yeah, don't be a stranger. Yeah. Good luck with your newfound success. Yeah. The Empire soundtrack is in stores now, and everyone in our studio audience is going home with a copy. Be sure that you watch the season finale of Empire tomorrow night at 8 on Fox. Ask Wendy is next. The blockbuster Divergent movies. You know about Mekhi Phifer, right?
All you gotta do is Google a brother.
And Who Wants to Go to the Beach? Find out how you could win a trip to Miami Beach on me.
Thursday on an all-new Wendy.
Before Ask Wendy, I wanted to remind you that Miami Beach turns 100 this month, and to celebrate, we're giving away 5-night trips to Miami's Eden Rock Hotel. Okay. It's a fabulous, glamorous oceanfront resort. It's the perfect place for some sun and some fun, and you can go to my Facebook page to enter for your chance to win this fabulous trip. So now, it's time for Ask Wendy. The doctor is in. How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
Good.
My name is Yaelene. So I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years now, on and off. And for his birthday in September, I decided to drop him off a care package because he was sick.
Okay, so for his first birthday in September.
For his birthday in September.
Okay.
Yeah. So I dropped him off a care package, and apparently another girl did too, because there was another. Yeah, I know. There was another girl's care package there labeled to Babe, but she went a step further. Had some handcuffs, had some whips, some kinky stuff in there. Now he doesn't know. He
doesn't know that you know.
He doesn't know that I know, but like
you've held this secret since September.
Since September, so
you're good.
It's killing me inside, and I really want to tell him, but I don't know if I should, tell him, let him explain.
Because you talk so fast. Wait, how long have you been with him?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
You should have said something, and he in September when it happened. There's clearly something going on. He's more guilty looking than Patrick Schwarzenegger. You need to say something to him and get to the bottom of this.
Yes, definitely.
Or kick him to the curb.
Leave him. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Hey.
Hey, Wendy, I'm Jackie. How you doing?
How you doing, Jackie?
I'm good. So I just had a baby 5 months ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I just put him in the crib last week, and my parents and other people are thinking that he should have stayed in the bassinet. And it really hurts my feelings, and I honestly don't know what to do at this point because everyone's giving me different opinions, and I'm the mom, and I think I'm doing a great job. So
okay, this is your first?
My first.
And what does your husband say, or your boyfriend?
Oh, my husband is on board. He's a phenomenal dad. Whatever. He actually wanted him to be in the bassinet, too, for a while.
Okay, well, I would say, like, when I had little Kev, the only person that I would listen to regarding parenting, honestly, is my mom, because she's old school, do you know?
Right.
But in terms of their criticisms, there was nothing wrong with you getting all hormonal and loud on everybody.
Oh, yes,
and letting them know, get the hell out. Like, I'm the mother. Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Up next, we've got more Ask Wendy. make your feed a little more fabulous. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for hot topic updates, candid pictures, and of course, behind-the-scenes dish. Get in on the conversation today. Welcome back. All right, it's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Uh-huh.
Well, my name is Malik. I graduate in May, and coming up in May also is my anniversary with my significant other. My mom doesn't know about my significant other. My mom's coming down in May. My significant other's going to be there in May. Should I tell her?
So wait a minute. Your mom doesn't know you're gay, or your mom doesn't know that you have a boyfriend?
Maybe a bit of both. Not no more. You know, it was a bit of both, but I think that, okay,
Girl!
tried it.
Do you realize that we are on in 54 countries?
Yeah.
Is your significant other here with you today?
No.
Okay. So you're coming out of the closet on a popular daytime talk show? Welcome out! Tell your mom to watch the repeat tonight on BET, okay? Okay. Up next, everybody, we're playing Race the Clock, so don't go far. You have got to come to this show one day and see what goes on behind the scenes. Okay. It's time to play Race the Clock. Let's meet our player. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, Wendy. I'm Patricia from Atlanta, Georgia. How you doing?
And what do you do for yourself there in Atlanta?
I'm a college student at Georgia State University.
Perfect. All right, you're going to have 30 seconds to answer this question, and if you do, maybe we'll give you something.
I'm ready.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Empire season finale airs tonight. Tomorrow night. Okay, name 4 of the main characters. Not the actors, but the characters. Okay. And go!
Okay, so, you have Cookie and, Lucius.
2.
And, Hakeem.
3.
And Camille.
Yay! With a Google Nexus 9 tablet. Here you go. I'll give you right back. Nice job. Get out before the parade starts, right? Look. I had a fantastic time today. I want to thank that young man, Bryshere Gray. I love you. And my co-host, my studio audience, I love you more. Tomorrow, from TV Land's hit show Soul Man, Cedric the Entertainer and Niecy Nash stop by. Plus, tomorrow, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of my new fashion line on HSN. I love you for watching today. I'll see you next time on Wendy.